Hello, welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. It's once again Monday. It's once again Shipyard Champions. Let me alt tab and read this week's challenge to you guys. Let's see. Challenge for week 3 of Shipyard Champions is: the Navy wants revenge. The Seejäger has sunk many of our fleets, and so the combined navies around the world have pitched in an enormous budget for you to spend on a fleet to specifically take out the Seejäger and its escorting fleet of 2 heavy cruisers and 2 destroyers, year 1940. So this time I know what I'm up against, at least in terms of the Seejäger. It should be identical to what it was the last time. And there are also 2 heavy cruisers and 2 DDs to take out. You have a budget of 5 billion to design whatever fleet you want of whatever nation except Germany, and year of your choosing. Weather daytime is set to clear, and day range is again 50 kilometers. The point system works like this: 1 point for every sunk enemy ship, 1 point for every 5 torpedo hits, plus 2 points for sinking every enemy ship, and -1 for every ship lost, -1 for every 5 torpedoes taken. Win condition: you are allowed to disengage only when the Seejäger is sunk. If your entire fleet is sunk trying to disengage, it will count as a loss, and no points will be scored. So I can't just run away. And I've also taken the shared design files that I got from Brosili. That is the Seejäger, the DD Kleiner Jäger, and the heavy cruiser Rauber. My German is not as good as it should be. Anyway, I have a devious plan. So my battleship, let's go for maximum stability. That is the super battleship. It's expensive though, but I think with a budget of 5 billion, it shouldn't be much of a problem. Let's just try to design something on this. It doesn't need to be that fast. It just needs to be faster than the Seejäger. Quarters, spacious, why not? Now I have a cunning plan. Need the best tower, and I guess a secondary tower. Should I instead go with the modernized Dreadnought? There's not that much of a difference in stability. Yes, we're gonna go with this, because that ties into my cutting plan. Let's make it a little bit fatter. There we go. .2, that's what I need. Speed, let's try and make 28 knots. Range, don't need. Might need to make the ship bigger though. Quarters, spacious. Let's go with diesel, why not? And I want to go with 2 funnels because it looks better. Might have to adjust that. Now for main guns. Let's go with 18s. If they fit. Will that not fit on this hull? Okay, might have to go with the let's go with the super battleship after all. Which has the best long-range accuracy. Yeah, it's this one. That should be enough. Again, I don't need to go that fast. I just need to go faster than the enemy ship. What kind of accuracy do I get? Oh, not 4 barrels, that's too much. Okay, let's try something like that. And I don't really need that much stuff on this ship. It's basically, I might actually go with stereoscopic for once. Yeah, sonar is nice. Radar is also necessary. And we're gonna go down in armor a bit. Might actually need to have some deck armor, actually. Because the whole point of this ship is to just slowly kite away while firing at very long range. Because the Seejäger only has a range of 30 kilometers. Now I have a range of 50. At 35, I've got a base accuracy of 2%. That's just from the guns, not modified by any of my my stuff. Let's see, we're gonna go with high capacity, we're gonna go with max AP. Let's see, did gonna go with triple base and TNT-4. I think 10% extra barrel length, that's enough. Such a long list of ranges and stuff that it's almost hard to see, but at 35 kilometers I've got 58 inches of deck penetration. That should be enough. There we go, 79 inches of deck penetration. Reload time, 142 seconds. Let's see what we get with the good old 16-inch gun, which looks tiny compared to that. It's gonna need to have more range, definitely. 39 inches. But it fires almost 3 times as fast. Now, what do we get with an 18-inch gun? Once again, gonna have to up the range. 59 inches of deck armor. 79 inches. I might want to go with 18s, actually. And see if I can maybe just fit some more of them. Okay, let's once again pack on some top armor. Don't want to worry too much about like the belt and stuff. Oh, this is a 2 billion ship already. And I only had a budget of 5 billion. I was planning on building 2 of these. Let's go with the modern battleship 2 instead. It's a little bit back and forth, but at least I know what I want with the battle cruiser, so that shouldn't take that long to figure out. Range don't need. Actually, yeah, let's go with geared turbines instead because it's cheaper. Like so. And we are gonna go with the 16s. I have decided. But I'm not gonna worry too much about this, all this other stuff. Modern armor 2, that's a huge jump in cost. Yeah, that's almost, yeah. Let's go with Corrupt 5. want to have some matter of protection. I want to keep the total cost under 1 billion. Which it's looking like whether or not that's gonna succeed. Maybe. Now, deck armor penetration at 35,000 meters is 39 inches. If I go down to cap ballistic, .38 inches. This gives me more range. If I go to super heavy, well, let's stick with the standard. If I go to 15% barrel length, that really hampers my my deck penetration. And the Seejäger has, I think it was 10 inches of deck armor, which is modified by 163%. That's 26 inches of effective armor. So at 30,000 meters I will be getting deck penetrations. But that's not counting the citadel. Okay, let's try and go with this. Let's go down to 28 knots. Reduce my cost a little bit. Now let's try and play with the gun angles here. Because the whole point is I want to be, I might actually need 30 knot top speed if I want to kite away at an angle. I will not need many bulkheads though. That's good. That's the hubris. Because the whole plan kind of just hinges on me actually being able to keep at range and just keep those guns firing. So that's why it doesn't have any secondaries. That's why it doesn't have that much armor. Now the battle cruisers. Does it need to be a super battle cruiser? It can be a modernized battle cruiser. That's enough. 39 knot speed right off the bat. We can go down to 39. Range don't need. Hang on a minute, did I give this thing veteran crew? Yes, I did. Now this guy is gonna deal with the escorts. It's gonna be similar to the defense class. Okay, let's go with Diesel 2 on this guy. It's gonna be similar to the defense class that we saw before. Mark 5 13s. Does it need to be this big? No. It does not need to be that big. Let's actually put this turret on a barbette. Okay, these barbettes are tiny and they look kind of silly. I mean, they probably work just as well, but I can't be having my battlecruisers looking like that. Getting some better angles, that's good. That's nice. These guys might actually have to take some hits. And they might actually take torpedo hits. So yes, I am making my my battle cruisers more tanky than my battleships. We're gonna go max AP on the main guns, high capacity. Got ballistic 2. Triple base TNT 4. Ah, I forgot that on the battleship. I need to go back and fix. I will not need RDF, I think. Well, maybe for the DDs. I don't know how stealthy they're gonna be. Let's see what kind of belt penetration are we getting. Need to be getting more, and I'm going with 13.9s instead of 14s because these are Mark 5, and these will not be going for deck penetrations, so I can max out the barrel length. "17 inches. Yeah, that is an increase. It's not gonna go through the main belt, but it might do some funny stuff with the 4 belt. Now let's add some armor. These are looking like they're gonna be quite expensive as well. but not more than 1 billion. So, and we're actually gonna add some secondaries to this guy. Can I even? No, 8s will not fit. Sixes will. Oh. The ship is overweight. Let's ignore the 4-inch guns. There we go. This guy will need more ammunition. That's less than 1 billion. The battle cruiser is less than 1 billion, so 2 of each. It's going to be less than 4, which means I potentially have more than 1 billion to build DDs, which I will not. But you know, might as well make them stupidly fast. It's the best hull form. 89. Yeah, it is this one. Range, don't matter. This guy only has one job. It's gonna launch torpedoes. I guess it can have a gun. It needs a gun. It's already overweight. I haven't done the engines yet. Gas turbines. Oh no, that's a little bit too much there. That's even more. Okay, I'm gonna have to find the drop-off point where it just suddenly becomes much cheaper. $39, $40. I go 39.6. Close enough. If I reduce the beam, reduce the draft, can I then 42 knots? Okay, let's see what kind of funnels we can get on this thing. Even with geared turbines, that's 379, 443. Yeah, geared turbines too, that's the cheapest option. So we're gonna need 2 funnels. So we'll place them here. Gonna need a secondary tower. That one is kind of small. And we're gonna need torpedoes. Because we get 1 point for every 5 torpedoes that hit. We might actually move everything up here. I'm gonna need some of this stuff. So I need to keep these under 500 million. I mean, the barbette stuff doesn't make much of a difference in this case. That's overweight. Okay, we're going down to 41 knots. Actually, we are keeping it at 39.5. That seems to be like a huge drop-off point. Can I make it a little bit longer? Fit more torpedoes? No. It seemed to be at the max length. Is there really no smaller secondary tower available here? Okay. "18-inch, that's fine. We're just going for torpedo hits. They don't actually need to do anything." And we're gonna go with oxygen because I don't want to lose my DDs while attacking. They can have radar. They can have. Guess it doesn't make much of a difference. Yeah, that's good enough. It's even balanced accidentally. Let's just add some more. Might as well. Want to get some better angles for my torpedo launchers. That's 20 torpedoes. Hopefully some of them are gonna hit something. Venomous. And my fleet actually only has 2 of these. So we're gonna bump that up to 5. Because 5 times that is less than 1 billion. It's 2 of these, less than 2 billion. And same here. So that's less than 5 billion. I mean, I could probably do some math and squeeze in another DD, but I don't want to do that. So let's launch. Let's go. So basically the plan is my battleships stay at range, just keep peppering away at the battleship. Battle cruisers do what they can to incapacitate the escorts, not necessarily sink them, before the DDs get some torpedoes on. We have spotted the enemy. It's a long way away. Well, let's just see if we actually got the correct ship. Looks like it. Yeah. That's the my old nemesis. I could probably have built my DDs a little bit better with the budget I had, but I didn't. Battlecruiser is actually opening up first at the range of 53 kilometers. Yeah, you can take on the cruiser first. You have a range of 41 kilometers. Not quite in range. Torpedo range is 22 kilometers. Let's target the first cruiser first. What is my cruising speed? 33 knots. Yeah, we can slow down to that. Okay, my battleships are firing. Range is 40 kilometers. We've spotted the DDs. They actually spotted me at quite a long range, so I just want to have my DDs pull away for now, until we've gotten some damage instability on the enemy. Okay, the battleship is in range. Why are you wasting your HE ammunition? Starting to close in. My battlecruisers are getting very good accuracy at that kind of range. And this heavy cruiser is not having a good day. It's got 11-inch guns. I suspected those heavy cruisers would be basically small battle cruisers. Still not a lot of damage done to the massive battleship. Might have to get a little bit braver. Otherwise we might risk time running out. Or ammunition. Yeah, these are the right ships. Is the weather worsening? Yeah, this guy will be finished. Just want to switch targets back and forth just in case of I was getting target lock. I was just not that impressed with the accuracy of my battleships. So far the battle cruisers are they're actually doing work. The battleships are not being that effective. Yeah, it's got 10 inches of main deck. And another, yeah, it's got lots of citadel deck. Okay, well, I'm gonna let the battleships and battlecruisers hang out and do their thing for a little while. That's all of those torpedoes in the water. Seejäger has actually taken some damage. Golden Robber is sinking. There's one down. Atlantis is also gonna sink. I got one torpedo hit. Two more. That's 3 torpedo hits in total. 2 more hits. And I will score 1 point. I've already gotten 2 points for the 2 heavy cruisers. Ah, even got a torpedo hit on the battleship. Am I gonna get something on the DDs? Would be fun, but no. My DDs are almost reloaded. Because they only carry 18-inch torpedoes. Try and get it a little bit closer to get some more accuracy out of my guns. Just need to stay out of, yeah, 30-kilometer range, basically. you guys can actually start firing off the rest of your HE. Battle cruisers getting a little bit close. Okay, smoke. Oh, that's 1 minus. 2 minus. Let's hope they score at least 1 torpedo hit, or this whole destroyer idea was just feeding the enemy victory points. Oh, no, you can actually go to AP now because you have no no HE. You've got seemingly regular torpedoes. Why are you running? Yeah, you're just gonna have to hold fire for now until I can reacquire the 2 DDs. No, no, that guy. Come on. I'm Thinking maybe I should have gone with 18 or 20-inch guns after all. Yeah, that guy is sinking. Is he not? Yeah. There we go. Another DD almost dead. Almost wishing I had okay. Just making sure. Almost wishing I had some actual usable torpedoes on my DDs. Okay, which way are you heading? Okay, you're coming towards me. Okay, DDs, you are now done. My hubris almost got the better of me there. Yes, we scored some more torpedo hits. 7. I was hoping for 10. It's 2 more, 9. Can I get 10? It will at least be worth the 2 DDs I lost. Yeah, the 9 torpedoes have done a grand total of 500 damage. Only 9 torpedo hits, and I'm all out. There we go. I am reducing speed. You're only going 16 knots. Means I am reducing speed to 16. Should a little bit more. I want to get out to 35,000 meters. It's now evening. We might have a night battle soon, if this keeps up. Actually go to HE. Let's try and do as much damage as possible. Because if we get a night battle, I'm gonna do some stealth bullshit again. And in that case, I need these guys to actually get closer and go for belt penetrations rather than deck penetrations. I mean, weather is still clear though, it's not stormy, so I'm not sure if it's gonna be that easy to stay out of sight. Yeah, I definitely should have brought some DDs with torpedoes that actually did some damage. Because I was just thinking about getting 10 torpedo hits or more to get some points. I didn't even get 10, so that's only 1 point. And I lost 2 points for losing those 2 DDs. So yeah, not really worth it. Oh, you are speeding up, are you? It's now night. But weather is still clear, so don't think stealth is gonna be the answer here. Okay, we're actually gonna go for the flank. I don't think it can see my battlecruisers. Okay, now it spotted the hubris at a range of 27 kilometers. So basically it's a question of whether or not I can flood it out. Oh, it's got angle. It can't fire at me because of the angle. Because it's healed over. Which means these two battlecruisers, if they get closer, okay, never mind, it can fire. My hubris almost got the better of me. Well, let's just say that's that fits the theme. It lost sight of me. But because it's not stormy and night as it was in the previous battle, I can't really get much closer than this. Because I can't get closer than that, actually penetrating the target is out of the question. At least with my battlecruisers. The Hubris class seems to actually be getting some effect on target. Yes, we are flooding one of the compartments behind the main belt. Whether or not that's the battleships doing that or the battlecruisers, that's hard to tell. Yeah, no, we are flooding it. It is shooting back. 1%. 0.9, 0.6. Yes. Alright. This is too bad that it didn't work out with the DDs. That's basically -1 point. Because I got one for scoring 5 torpedo hits, and I lost 2 points for losing 2 DDs. As for damage, well, they didn't do much damage. Not in raw numbers. But they caused the floodings that I needed. Of course, the Seejäger sunk those 2 DDs. That's about all it did. The escorts didn't do much at all. Three torpedo hits from that guy. 3 and 3. Yeah, the battlecruisers with their tiny 13-inch guns once again seem to be what did the thing. But that's it for this episode of Shipyard Champions. That's the official rematch versus the Seejäger. Let me just see my points here. 1 point for every sunk enemy ships, that's 5 points. 1 point for every 5 torpedo hits, that's 6 points. Plus 2 points for sinking every enemy ship, that's 8 points. Minus 1 point for every ship lost, that's 6 points. Yeah, 6 points. In the description will be links to the other admirals' attempts, their videos at this this challenge. So let's see how many points they scored. Last week, by the way, no one survived the first encounter with the Seejäger. Everyone got sunk. That's why we had this this rematch. I eventually did sink it, but that was an unofficial rematch, where I knew what I was up against and like adjusted my ships accordingly. So that doesn't count. Yeah, it's I would almost say it would have been easier to do at night and in stormy weather, because then I could just abuse the vision mechanics and just keep it spotted with something just close enough to spot it, but not be spotted in return, and then get the battleships within, I don't know, 10 kilometers, 15 maybe, where they could just go straight through the belt armor. But that didn't happen. Yeah, I will see you for another episode of Shipyard Champions next Monday, and by this time I think I should have my my German campaign going. By the time this video goes up, I mean. Goodbye, and take care.